Welcome back, Autobots, and this is a brand new video. And today, I'm going to finally be looking at the Transformers Studio Series Leadfoot from Dark of the Moon. Finally, 60 years. Finally got one. So, before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications so you never miss an upload. Give a thumbs up if you enjoy. So that out of the way, let's begin. Oh, sorry, patching. Here it is. It's a nice image of Leadfoot. There. See, it's from Dark of the Moon. Transformers. This side of the box, nice image of Leadfoot. On the outside of the box, nice image of Leadfoot. And on the back of the box, you can see him both in his robot mode and in his vehicle mode. And yeah. So that's pretty much it. All I talk about. So, let's open him up and let's take a look at the figure inside. I don't know why there was such a long pause, but yeah, let's open him up and let's take a look at the figure inside. Alright, so here we have him open up in his alt mode, and I have problems. I do have a lot of problems with this figure. And yeah, let's just get right on into it. So here we have them, and it is a very nice looking alt mode. It really is very screen accurate. Near to the front, I'm not even going to pick them up because if you guys already know about this figure, then you know why. But yeah, coming here to the front, see a nice red, see with the Target logo. Right on top. Nice details. Side. See, it says Wreckers on the wheels and with Ultra on the bottom. Number 42. NASCAR. Onto the back. Yeah. Some nice details on top. And yeah. Very, very, very nice looking alt mode. All together. So yeah, so for accessories wise, it does come with the guns that are on top, that are decked out on him, and he also does come with Steeljaw. Even though he never appeared in the movie because he was early concept art. But yeah, it looks very nice. Doesn't really do anything. He has no articulation, no nothing. Yeah. So yeah. And there's one of the problems. These guns do not stay on. Like, at least on my copy, it's only this gun. Like, it's only this one. This side, it's fine. Like, it's loose, but it's not like super loose. These are fine. But it's just, I don't like how loose they are. I know you could put like nail polish and that. Yeah. 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 So for some size comparisons, here he is. Here he is next to my previous review, the Studio Series 86 Shockwave. That's not straight. By using this straight. Okay. That. There he is next to the Studio Series Dark of the Moon Ratchet. Here he is next to Dark of the Moon Dino. Here he is next to the rest of the. Oops, I bumped the camera. Rest of the Wreckers. And they have Top Spin and Roadbuster. And let's turn it this way. But yeah, they look great together. I will say that they do look fantastic together in their alt modes. Yeah, they just look fantastic. in their weaponized NASCAR forms. Yeah. So, yeah. Oh, now let's get down to the transformation. So, just what I'm going to do, just remove all of these weapons and just set them off to the side. Okay. Alright, so now what you want to do is to come here to these back sections and you want to untab. Then want to untab from the sides. Then you just want to come here and just bring out this tab. So now what you want to do, then just take this whole arm, bring it down, like so, then bring it slightly out, like so. Alright, then what you want to do is to rotate that and then fold out the hand. They have an arm all done. Same here, tab, back section, then here on tab, go down, it will rotate, then bring it out, rotate here, and bring out the hand. Have our arms all done. Let me just reset the camera. Okay, so now what you want to do is to bring this whole section with the legs, bring it down. Then here, just rotate this up. Like so. This. Then what you want to do is come here, bring it out, then bring it in. Have it like this. And I know you can also leave it like legs like how it was, but for accuracy, just do this, like so. And there have the legs all done. So now what you want to do is to come up here, just bring this out, then you can hinge this back section, fold up the roof. Then just come here to the section with the Target logo, bring it up. So we can raise all this up. Spread, bring these out. Bring up the head. Then just fold all this in and putting it in. There are two slots here and here that will go into these tabs. Tab right here and tab right there. So just line it up, tab it in, and that is not a good locking point because it will come undone. Then just bring down the arms and make sure the arms are fully out. They have Leadfoot in showboat mode, but to get them accurate, just take the guns and just full on deck them out. Machine guns, place them onto the side. Bring up the arms, then take the missiles. Want to use the top one, the top slot, the missiles, and just place them to the side, not his body. And this isn't really a super good connection. Like, it's weird because in alt mode it's fine, but in robot mode they like to come off a lot. Use the same one to the opposite side. There we go. And then there you have Leadfoot, really all in his robot mode. Alright, so now let's take a close look at the robot mode. Turn off the head, a very nice looking head sculpt. I will say that. With the dark gray with some silver, blue for the visor. Very nice looking head sculpt. Come down, nice red, do the black. I wish it does have more paint on these sections. Yeah, come down to the arms. They look nice. I wish they have, again, have more paint. Legs. Like I said, I do wish I had more paint. Yeah. Spin around. Yeah. Pretty collapsible backpack, I will say that. Yeah. So, yeah. So, for articulation wise, his head is on the ball joint, so it can look left to right. It can look tiny bit up, can look down. He does have side to side. Yeah, because on a measuring peg, not a ball joint. Sorry, my bad. The arms. So this was like a big problem I have. So if you just if you just do the arm, okay, that pops off. But I suppose I'll just leave this off the side. Oh, yeah, come in here. See, move the arm. See this? This comes out really easily. Like there's not even a locking point. So you have to hold right here for you to like move the arm. So his arms, they can do a full 360. They can go out. He has bicep rotation. Does have bend at the elbow at 90 degrees. Nothing at the hand besides going in for the transformation, of course. He has no waist swivel because it's how everything transforms, and also because it's the lack of clearance. His legs, they can move. They can only move up that far. It can go back only that far due to the front and back sections. They can go out that far. Does have thigh rotation. He does have a bend at the knee. And he does have toe articulations. And he has no ankle tilt. So, yeah. Articulation wise, here, let me just put this back on. There you go. So articulation wise, not good. He barely you cannot really get him into some epic poses. So yeah. So for some size comparisons, here he is. Here he is next to my previous view. The 86 Shockwave. Here he is next to the Dark of the Moon Ratchet. If I can make him stand. There he is next to Dino. There he is next to Top Spin. And there. Just get them all in shot. And okay, so like this. Top Spin Roadbuster. So yeah. Add all through the records, and yeah. Once again, they do look good together. They really do look good. I don't know why, but I do prefer how they look together in alt modes more than in the robot modes. Well, yeah, there you have that. So, yeah. Guess last thing to show off is the included display base, since this is before the new packaging. So, we get it out here. It's Battle Chicago. And you can take Leadfoot. Place one right there. Oh yeah, there you have that. So yeah, that's really pretty much it. Right, all I'll talk about. So now let's get back down to the transformation. So first thing that you want to do is just flying. Move all these accessories. Put them off to the side. Okay. So what I'm going to do is fold in the hands. Like so. Then just straighten out the arms. Here, untab this whole section. Want to bring this back slightly so you can bring up this target logo. Now here what you want to do is fold in the head first. Bring this forward all the way so you can have the clearance to bring these back all the way. Flip all this in, close that target logo back up. Then after that, what you want to do is bring this whole back section back, like so, to have it like this. Fold out that section. So now what you want to do is to fold this whole front of the car in, like so. So now what you want to do is to come into legs, flip them all up, including with the toe. So then just bring the legs out, then hinge them down. Hinge all this back. Then what you want to do is to from here want to bring it down like so. Then you want to take this section, want to rotate, and there's going to be a tab that's going to go right into the slot right inside here. You cannot really see. Goes into that slot. While this tab right here, that it will go into a slot right side here. So just line all that up. They recommend doing the back one first, then doing the front. Then after that, just raise this whole, bring this whole section up, and just plug it in right here. Then have one side all done. Do the exact same thing. Down, rotate. Get sides tabbed in. Bit tricky. Go, then just tab in right there, and it's going to also tab in back here, the other side. They have Leadfoot in his alt mode, but to get him accurate, I pick the gun, machine gun, place it on top. It's missiles. For the missiles, you want to use the bottom tab, the bottom slot now. You don't want to fling them off. So, wrong side. Then just that, and to take these guns, place them right on top of here. And just say, please, 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 please. Yes, okay. And there you have Leadfoot back in his alt mode. Alright, so final thoughts on the Transformers Studio Series Deluxe Class Leadfoot. I forgot his name right there for a sec. It's a not really a great figure, I will say. I'm gonna have to be completely honest. I mean, yes, his robot mode and his alt mode are fantastic, but the articulation, it's not there. Like, he does not have great articulation, and also with the looseness of his weapons as well. Oh, it's not really fun. And it just gets annoying when you're trying to pose him and his weapon decides to just fall off. And I don't recommend him. And especially him being a Target exclusive. Yeah, I don't really. So, no. I'm not. Just no. And if you're wondering how much I paid for him, $200 sealed. Was that worth it? No. It's not. In fact, like I said at the beginning, it took me 6 years to finally find this thing. It's not really that worth it. It's just not worth it. So yeah. So that's really pretty much it. Really all to talk about. And yeah. So yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. So don't forget to transform and roll out.